Alright, my people, welcome back. How Tinubu's trip to London changed the shape of 2023 presidency. Well, a lot of people will be like, hey, what is going on here? Alright, my people, it is gathered that over the last few months, many APC chieftains have been traveling to London to see the national leader of the APC, Asiwaju Bola Tinubu, who is currently recuperating from her knee operation. The doctors had advised that he takes a well-deserved rest for a few months to enable him heal well. Well, his absence from the political scene, of course, has sent tongues wagging as to the whereabouts of the seasoned politician. Because of his health issue, he had decided to keep a low profile and stay away from public glare. Trust Asiwaju, he wanted to do what he wanted to do and promptly returned to Nigeria to continue with politicking. But his doctors were firm. They insisted that he stays back to heal properly. And so he complied with their instructions. It was when many people noticed his absence at major APC functions and activities at both the national and state level that they began to wonder where he was or what may have happened to him. Nobody said anything. Nobody explained anything. Of course, mischief makers went to town insinuating all sorts. And then social media was agog with all sorts of doomsday theories. It was when President Buhari, who was also in London, decided to visit Asiwaju at his London residence, that many realized that the APC national leader was indeed alive, ill and hearty. Well, when the president visited Asiwaju, both discussed a lot about the situation of things in Nigeria. They also discussed party politics. Both are party leaders. Once news broke online that both Buhari and Asiwaju met, it jolted many APC politicians for so many reasons. There were those who didn't believe Asiwaju was ill and hearty. There were those who were also shocked that Buhari and Asiwaju spent quality time together chatting and bantering. The fact that President Buhari was in a relaxed mood with Asiwaju further shocked them, because the gist that Asiwaju was dead had made the rounds for months and everyone kept mum about it. Alright, and then waiting for our formal announcement, which gave free rein to all sorts of rumors as to who will take over the leadership of Tinubu's prolonged absence, which had left his ranks divided between those who were waiting to benefit from his exit and those who wanted to remain loyal to Asiwaju even in his absence. Some political mischief makers had dropped the hint online that Asiwaju told Buhari that he was no longer running and that he will pick a candidate from his camp to run in 2023 and that Buhari should support his game plan. All sorts of permutations came up, many of it coming from the opposition party and then his loyalists who wanted to further eat up the situation. Once all of these played out, all the political players went back to the drawing board and began to plot new moves. Some of his political associates decided to go visiting Asiwaju. What made the series of visits all the more shocking was the fact that some of Asiwaju's political associates, who many feel are not in his good books also went to London to see him, whilst some of his core loyalists like the Lagos Speaker, retired Honorable Obasa, and then others visited Senator Ibikunle Amosun and Muiz Banire's son. Visit came as a big shock because the two of them have had political differences with Asiwaju in the recent past. Over the last few weeks, many more APC chieftains had visited Asiwaju in London. City people can authoritatively reveal that the London trip of Asiwaju has changed a lot about the political situation in the country. So angry did one of Tinubu's aides get that he wrote an article asking the question, who is afraid of Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu? It was Asiwaju's aide Tunde Rahman, media advisor to Asiwaju Tinubu, that authored the article. Rahman was formerly editor this day on Saturday and Sunday newspapers. Why do many political opponents dread the All Progressives Congress national leader Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu so much, so that in their wishful thinking they hope he gives way or simply quit the stage? Why should political contestation get to the point where our so-called political leaders would be wishing their competitors dead if they are actually in politics for the public good? These are some of the questions that have agitated my mind following the repeated unfounded rumors about Asiwaju Tinubu's health status. In the last few months, the former Lagos governor had died many times over in the reckoning of these nefarious persons. Each time Asiwaju travels, the next thing these detractors who abound in the People's Democratic Party as in APC do is to shamelessly claim he is seriously ill, undergoing surgery, or that he has died. Yet each time they have made such blatant claims, the lie has always blown up on their very faces, as they have always been proven wrong. Surprisingly, some of these evil persons would also claim the APC national leader is no longer relevant in the scheme of things in the party he helped from, and then you wonder if he is no longer important within the APC, while dissipating energies about him, while hoping he dies each time he steps out of the country. Well, many things had actually been said so on to this one, and majority of people are also of the opinion, according to the statement, according to what has been gathered, it has been said that, well, only fools will believe Jagaban is not a big political player in Nigeria. Well, his medical holiday is another plus for his political plan. He has time to think and strategize. You will see deft movement and action when he returns, and all those doomed prophets shall see what God will do. Well, and then this had been said by guests, and then meanwhile, according to Mami Chooks, onto this says, well, his trip never changed nothing. He can only be dreaming. He can never ever be the president of this country. He will loot this country to ground zero. All right, my people. Well, a lot of comments keep coming in, and majority of people have had their minds onto this one. Well, what more can we say, my people? Meanwhile, let me have your take on this one, and remember to subscribe for more updates if you've not subscribed to this channel. Thanks and God bless.